Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. I am taking some time this morning to journal and read outside. We have been so blessed this winter in Texas. Honestly, it's been so mild. Like right now it's sunny, 70, and every morning it's like this. I try to take advantage, especially on the weekend because I can come out when the sun is out. Obviously I start work early, so that doesn't work during the week, but on the weekend I try to come out, get my morning sunshine, do my journaling, and do my reading outside in the fresh air because it just makes you feel so much better. I just unintentionally poured a latte that looks like it has a praying monkey on the top. Doesn't it look like a praying monkey? Because sharing is caring, I wanted to share one of the staple meals in my life right now. I recently changed from a whatever I want to cook diet that had high protein and high fiber to a vertical diet. Vertical diet to me is super simple, super straightforward, and that is what I need in my life because I feel like I'm just not staying consistent. I can feel it in my energy levels, I can see it in the way my body is changing, and I would really love to have better energy and to take care of myself now that I am able to do more training. I appreciate the vertical diet because of those things, and also I feel it'll be pretty easy to get my protein in, and I like the carb sources that we use because I hate more than anything eating a lunch and then feeling like crap the rest of the afternoon and not being productive. It kills me. I have found really great luck with this recipe. It's called a monster mash bowl. You've probably heard of it. You make it in an Instapot. It's so simple and you make such a large batch at one time. I usually do 2 batches in a row. One batch would be for my husband and the other batch is for me just because we have different size servings. Obviously, we're 2 different people with 2 different needs, but it makes it really simple. And then for breakfast, a staple I've been having is hard-boiled eggs. I haven't had hard-boiled eggs in such a long time, and I don't know why I haven't been eating them. Like all the time, they're so easy to make and they're so easy to eat. We're gonna make our hard-boiled eggs, and we're also going to make 2 rounds of monster mash bowls. So I will put the macros and the recipe and all that fun jazz up on the screen per usual, but I am going to get my butt cooking because it is already 3 p.m. and I would like to chill on this nice Sunday afternoon and not be cooking the rest of the day. So I've been living out an Instapot. What can I say? I never thought I would say that because Instapots freak me out, but I have gained so much confidence. So if they also freak you out, you can do it. You can do it, absolutely. All right, let's get to cooking. I also have had a personal goal of getting through all of the meat in the deep freeze because 1, you should use what you have first, and 2, you should use what you have first, okay? So this is what we're working with. Don't judge me. Instead of normally I would do 3 bison or 3 ground beef, but we're doing 1 bison, 1 ground beef, 1 ground elk. Another substitution, unfortunately, there was no spinach at the store, none whatsoever. So we're gonna try it with microgreens. We'll see how it tastes. Right, like I said, super easy. So I just put a little bit of the bone broth, this bone broth. We'll usually finish this whole container in one of the pots. So we'll do a little bit on the bottom. We put our 3 pounds of beef in there. And then you just do saute, start. So it'll get nice and heated up. Okay, now that ground beef is, well, ground beef, elk, and bison are browned, I'm going to add some of this. You can put whatever spices you want, but I just find this organic seasoned salt to be super yummy, and the vertical diet calls for a high level of salt. So it works out perfectly. So I'm gonna add that in and then add our peppers in. My peppers are in. Now our microgreens or spinach will go in. I love how colorful it starts to get at this point. Now we are going to add 2 cups of our rice. And then the last thing we do is we will add 2.5 cups of our bone broth, but honestly, I usually just use the rest of this container and it's roughly exactly what I need. Voila, and now we just cover it up and we will use the rice setting, 12 minutes, hit start, and then we just wait. I also just got my hard-boiled eggs going at the same time. All right, so there you have it. That's the Monster Mash. Now we're going to divvy it across 6 different dishes for my husband, and then I will probably do 8 for myself. We're pulling from the reserves today. I really am not in the mood or have the energy to lift, but we're gonna lift because I know that future me will be very happy, and who knows, maybe even after lift Sammy will be really happy. Girls, you know, I am in the luteal. I call it luteal moodial. One moment I think I can take over the world, and the next I just want to take a bath and drink hot chocolate and just curl up on the couch and not talk to any human beings. But we're here, and to be honest, I don't know if this is gaslighting myself or it actually is a thing. I mean, it works for me, but I'll just do a quick cheesy gratitude list. And the more I've done it, the less cheesy it's become because I genuinely feel like it shifts my brain. And today's list is really easy. 1, I can actually move my body pain-free, so I need to move my body because I don't feel pain, and I'm so grateful for that. 2, I have a home gym. I have literally 0 excuses. I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to go out in the cold. I don't have to speak to other humans. I can just be in my space and express freely. And 3, I want to try a new movement today, and that excites me. So I'm grateful that I am able to try something new. So there's my gratitude list, and now I'm feeling better now. I know it sounds crazy. Honestly, comment down below on the days that you really don't want to work out, and it's not about motivation, it's just life and being human and having a lot of demands. What do you do? What's your take? How do you gaslight yourself too? Let me know. I'm gonna go do my warm-ups before I lose this little burst of energy. You checking it out? That was fun. I've been working on my form a little bit and trying to drive more with my legs and using my arms. So yeah, definitely not a skill set of mine, but we're working on it, and that's what matters. 2 weeks ago was the first time I was able to do a reverse lunge. And here I am with weight doing reverse lunges. It still amazes me. So stoked. Okay, now I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna do a little kettlebell swing circuit, and we'll see if my brain can calculate with my body. rounds, but once you just kind of let your brain get out of the way, I actually just flow better. So note to self, stop thinking so hard. Alright, and our new drill is ending with some push-ups. So here we go. And just like that, we feel like a new person, recharged, rejuvenated, feeling good. And you know what? This doesn't happen every time. Actually, this result is actually pretty rare, but I think trying that new fun kettlebell flow that I did just like really hyped me up. So highly recommend throwing something new in your workout or trying something new and laughing when you don't do it right or overthinking it. I just feel so much better. So yay, good lift. I got a very exciting delivery today. Unfortunately, back in April, we suddenly lost one of our dogs, and honestly was probably one of the toughest things to go through, just having the sudden loss. And our dogs are our whole world. They are our children. So I am surprising my husband with a custom Christmas tree ornament of Rue, our baby girl, who's now an angel. And I wanted to show you guys because it is beautiful, and honestly it's such an amazing way to remember her this holiday season. So come here, I will show you. I put it on the tree. How precious is this? Let's see if I can get it to focus on my hand. There it is. Look at how cute she is. And of course, we still put her stocking up. There's still 4 for me, my husband, Lunabug, and Rooster. I guess this is also a good time to just say that I know sometimes the holidays can be really hard for people, especially around the concept of loss. So I just want to send a little love. I'm not going to give any advice. I'm not going to give any opinion on the matter because we all experience things differently and grieve things differently. But yeah, I'm just sending you some extra love if you're missing someone this holiday season. Also, ignore my ever-growing piles of laundry that I must put away. Please don't judge me. It's gonna be a soggy one out there. Been not pouring, just a solid drizzle, and it gets a little heavier here and there, but it is what it is. It's not super cold, so I'll take it. I think it's like 65 out and raining, so sign me up. We have our first run of the week. We're going to do intervals again. This time we're doing 500 meters jog, 200 meter walk, and we're gonna repeat that 3 times, 4 times. It roughly comes out to about 2 miles. I need to get my warm-ups done, and then we are going to get our first run in for the week. I'm curious, because we are going a little bit farther than I went in last week's video, if the knee pain and the tight hamstring come back. Fingers crossed they don't, but we'll see. running in the rain is elite. And if anyone tells you otherwise, I'm concerned about them. Because it's just like, it feels so good. I'm gonna stop filming now though, before my phone gets too wet. First run of the week complete with zero pain. Not until my cooldown walk did my hamstring start hurting. So we got a whole 2 miles before my hamstring, not hurting, but just felt tight, but I didn't get the pulling in the front of the knee. So that is improvement. Right, Miss Lean? I don't know if you can see her back there, the exposure's like crazy, but anyways, I'm soaking wet, so I'm gonna go get changed into clean clothes. Also, side note, this might be really, really niche, but when I'm running, at a certain point, my butt cheeks get really itchy. Is that normal? Does anyone else? I feel like I've asked multiple people in my life. No one has ever felt that. I've felt it my whole life. Seriously, my butt cheeks just start getting really, really itchy when I'm running. So if you know what that's about, comment down below, because maybe it's just a me thing. I don't know. Good girl. I am heading out for another fascial release therapy session. My last one went so well, I just can't get over it. So I think this is going to be a monthly thing. I think it's just gonna be a part of taking care of myself long term. I saw massive results last time, and it's a super simple, gentle process. I was just amazed. I mean, the fascia is the most incredible thing to me. So if you don't know what it is, look it up. If you do know what it is, then you understand why I'm geeking out over it. So I need to head over there now, so I'm on time, hopefully. and I don't know, I might film it this time. We'll see. I thought, what a great time to do my 2026 vision board. I have been wanting to do a vision board because everyone and their mother is posting about it on social media, and every year I have to scratch that itch because I am a huge visual person and I am such a dreamer. I know I share a lot of ideas on this YouTube channel, so it probably checks out that I like to do really extravagant vision boards. Honestly, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of posts this year that are do this, not this, or you're doing your vision board wrong, and I personally don't believe in that rhetoric. I don't think that you're ever doing a vision board wrong. I think you just have to do it where it best suits you and your needs. So don't copy exactly how someone else does it. I think for me personally, I've come up with my own little routine of how I do it, and it's pretty straightforward and probably not that uncommon. I usually pick one word or one quote that is my guiding light throughout the year. What I've found over the 27 years of my life, I know I'm still pretty young, but I also feel like I have a lot under my belt so far, is that when I pick this word or this quote or this lesson, it's usually a behavior or pattern that shows up in every single sector of your life. It's your relationship, your career, your relationship with self, all of these things, your finances. You will notice that once you observe and you find a cycle you want to break or a habit you want to break, that exact habit will manifest in every single sector of your life. And once you master it in one area, you can master it in all the areas, because all it is just a little subconscious rewire. I know I'm going a bit down a rabbit hole here, but I think you'd be amazed by how much change can happen because you'll reflect it in every other part of your life. So I pick a quote, I pick a word, and I use that as my guiding point through everything. And I realized how it reflects in so many different parts of my life. I'm gonna finish filling up the bath, make my tea, get a face mask on, and we are gonna dream, baby. We're gonna dream big, and you should too. I hope this encourages you to think about 2025, and not in a negative way. Don't pick apart every bad thing that happened, and don't only focus on all the great things. Just take it as a whole and say, what in the heck do I want to do next year? And then sit down and think about it. Put your phone away, put it on do not disturb. I use Pinterest personally, so I have my my iPad with me. But yeah, block the noise and just go inward and have a little moment for yourself. Even if your 2026 dream board doesn't happen and you just spend some time reflecting and thinking about what you want to do with yourself, that's amazing too. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It can literally be just a list in your phone or a list on a piece of paper. I'm a firm believer in writing things down on paper, but if that's not you, that's totally fine. So take a moment for yourself, dream big, and take care of yourself. And that's my message this Friday evening. So I'm gonna go do that. some reading updates. These are massive reading updates. Okay, number one, I found this. This is Leo. Sorry, that was aggressive. I don't know why I grabbed him by his hair like that. This is Leo the lion. He is a weighted stuffed animal. Amazing. Love it. Update number two. I finally finished the 4th book in the Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac. So I read the first 3 Zodiac books, and then I read the come on, Brian. The Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac. And then when I was in Barnes & Noble, I got 5 through 8.5. Since when do books go 8, 8.5? I've never seen that before, but I'm also new to the, you know, Romantasy world. So anyways, I got the rest of those, but then I thought to myself, I think I kind of want to take a break and read semi-short series. So I have 3, I think there's only 3 books. I think it's just a trilogy. It is a trilogy, it says it on the cover. Silly me. But the first one is King of Frost and Shadow, and honestly, I'm loving it. I feel like all the book talk girlies made me think that everything after reading ACOTAR would be just not as great, but to be honest with you, I love it. Every book I've read, like, I loved A Court of Thorns and Roses. Don't get me wrong, I am a fangirl through and through. Okay, love me some Sarah J Maas, but everything else I've read has been so good too. Like, there's so many great series out there, so don't be intimidated, and don't feel like if you read A Court of Thorns and Roses, everything else will be ruined forever. This is great. I haven't been able to put this down since yesterday, so I have my little reading buddy with me. Luna, say hi. And I'm gonna keep reading. It's cold, rainy, overcast outside, so ideal for reading. So that's my reading update for anyone who also reads books and cares about those updates. I am heading out soon for a Secret Santa team dinner. This is one of the teams that I do content creation for, and they're always so sweet and invite me to all of their team dinners, and I just absolutely love it. So I got the owner of the store for Secret Santa, and her preference sheet pretty much said she likes shopping at Lush and she likes forest witchy things. She's a very eclectic person. So I'm gonna show you guys, I crafted everything but one thing this year, and it honestly was so fun. And that's one of my favorite things to do during the holiday season, is to let my inner crafter come out and just have fun and create things. So I will show you guys what I made. I made a elf crown, and I put this cute little sun charm and then also a little shell that has a little star on it as well. And then I used this cute little viney ribbon. So basically it's one size fits all, so she'll put it on and she'll have to press it around her head to make it fit her head specifically. So that'll be her little elf crown. And then I also made these hair twisties. She has really curly, wild, beautiful hair, and so I thought these would work so well in her hair. Her favorite crystal is labradorite, so I found little labradorite beads to go onto that one, so those she'll twist into her hair. And then I personally collect feathers. It's just something that I do, and so I have this big collection of feathers, and I saw this cute little DIY to put the moon faces on there, so I did that as well, just as like a little cutesy thing. And then I got her a bath bomb, get this stuff wrapped, and then I have to get my butt ready and get out the door because it starts, I think, in like 45 minutes, so I need to get this moving.